yesterday that we kind of already worked, and a lot of you guys did great. So we're going to go to number 8. So looking at number 8, so I'm going to work this one for you, so you guys should be working this one along with me. So I know, believe me, I get it. There's a lot of steps in here, right? There's a lot happening with this equation. That's why we gave you this little list to kind of use to focus you a little bit so that you know, hey, first thing I need to look for is, am I going to have to distribute anything? So first thing, just focus yourself. That's the first thing you need to look for. So what is it exactly that you're looking for in the equation to decide whether or not you're going to distribute? What are you looking for? Yep.
I would say if there's parentheses and if there's a number outside of that parentheses.
Hey, I could not agree more. Do we see parentheses with a number on the outside? Yes, we do, right? So that means that we first need to distribute. When we distribute, are we adding, subtracting, multiplying, dividing? What are we doing? We're multiplying. That's right, Stude. That's exactly what we're doing. So when we're distributing, we are multiplying. Y'all, please don't do me a favor. Do yourselves a favor. Try that first step. Distribute it. I'm going to give you the right answer in a minute. But go ahead and try to do that distribution yourself first. I'm going to give you the answer, but it's going to be a lot more helpful for you if you try it. Instead of just copying mine down.
Right answer.
Hmm?
24.
So notice you did -4 times -6. But other than that, that's perfect. There's a box right here. So -4 times -6. Negative times a negative is a plus 24. And don't forget about the P. So that first step. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just bring everything down. Okay. So step 1, I needed to distribute. I did it. Look back at that chart. If you're not sure where to go from here, look back at that chart. So we did our distribution. The next thing we need to see is, do you need to cancel a variable or move a variable to one side? So do you have variables on both sides of the equal sign? Because if you do, you got to get rid of one of them. Do we have a variable on both sides of that equal sign? We sure do. Okay. That means we need to get rid of one of them. Which one's bugging you the most? Okay. Can I tell you what my opinion is for what little that might be worth to you? Notice how we've got 2 P's over here, and we only have 1 P right there.
You mean 2 sets of P?
You're right. You know what? Thank you for clarifying. I should say that. Like 2 sets of the variable P. I personally would get rid of that one. Okay, but that's just me. And the other thing I'm noticing is that those are on the same side of the equal sign, right? What can you do if they're on the same side of the equal sign?
Oh, I have a question. Can I go to the office to go on
To what, baby? What? Okay, yeah, so we're going to put them together because they're on the same side. What if I got 24 P's and I take away 2 of them? How many do I have? 22. And don't forget the P. So because that's a positive, I'm going to put that plus in front of it. And I'm going to bring down that -4. So because those were on the same side, I was able to put them together. Now, I'm going to ditch one of those P's. Do we want to get rid of the 3P or the 22P? The 3? Okay, it really doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of that. Now, here's what we're not going to do. We're not going to do that. If I divide by 3, have I gotten the P eliminated? No, that doesn't help me. It doesn't help me to get rid of that variable. So we're not going to do division, even though I know we've like hammered into your head, This means multiply. You need to divide. But in this case, we got to get rid of that whole p. So I heard somebody a minute ago say, take away 3p, and that is correct. So what's going to happen with those two right there? They cross out. What is still left on that left side of the equal sign? Okay, so I got to bring down that negative 23.
Can we take a second and just pause?
Mm-hmm.
If
What am I forgetting to do? Yep. I got to take 3 from the other side. Okay. Nate just told me to take away 3. All right, I did that. Right? Why is that wrong? Wake up, folks. Why is it wrong? I got to take it from a p. I can't do a 4 minus p. I don't have any p's to take away from. You got to take that 3p away from the p. Just making sure we were paying attention with that. So if you have 22 p's and you take 3 of them away, you've got 18p. And I'm going to bring down that negative 4. Yes, sir. Oh, shoot. Thank you, James. I was making sure you were paying attention. That was a test. Congratulations, James. You passed. All right. Sorry about that, y'all. Now we're just down to a 2-step equation that you've been solving for weeks. We got to get the variable by itself. What is sitting over here with the variable that needs to disappear? Negative 4. That's what I would get rid of first as well. How do I get rid of a negative 4? I do a plus 4. Yep. And what I do over there, we know we got to do over there. And then I've kind of painted myself into a corner here. Oops. I don't really have enough room here to finish this one out. So negative 19 is equal to 19p. Reese just told me that I needed to divide. Do we agree with him about that? Yep, you should, because he's correct. I know it's a lot of steps, y'all. Like, I know. Big kid math is about a lot of steps. Take your time. Use that list to go by. Be like, oh, what do I need to do first? I need to look and see if I got to distribute. Do I have a variable on both sides? Yes or no? Okay, if you understood what we did for that one, you're going to be just fine with the rest of this page. So look, I get it. Like, I really